is the 2005 LEGO Star Wars collection. My name is Palpatine Bricks, and today we have a banger video with the entire LEGO Star Wars 2005 collection. Every single set ever made from this year is on this table, including thousands of dollars worth of poly bags, hundreds and thousands of dollars, maybe not hundreds, but thousands. Let's check it out. This wave of LEGO Star Wars, 6 years into LEGO Star Wars, LEGO finally released the Revenge of the Sith wave of sets, and that being the 2005. Now, in this wave, we've got 27 different sets, including poly bags, keychains, poly bags, like I said. I don't count this as a set, that's graded. A bunch of small sets going to bigger sets and promotional sets, and then two of a singular set that's different for one reason only. Now, we'll show you that, but let's start off something interesting. This is actually in 2005, it says, but then on this little brick here, it says 2002, and then the actual barcode in the back says 2004. So I'm not sure what year this is from, but it's supposed to be in 2005. The second one we have is the Obi-Wan keychain. Now, this one fetches for around $500, just this keychain. And then this here says 2005, so that's correct. If it focuses, I'm not sure if you can see that. And then the actual little letter back here, I'm not sure if you can see, it says 2005. So this one was correct. Not sure what the other ones were doing. And we've got the R2-D2, also a nice little keychain, but it says 2006. So I'm not sure about that one. Then we've got the 2006, apparently, Darth Vader keychain as well. It says 2006. And then the back of it says 2005. So I'm not sure, again, what years they are. They're supposed to be 2005 in this collection, but I'm not sure. Then we've also got the Snow Trooper as well. Pretty cool little keychains. They're not counted as sets. They're counted as additionals and gears and watches. That's all not based on the sets of the collection. But let's get to the biggest, most expensive one of this year, being the Darth Vader International Toy Fair Nürburgring 2005 Light-Up Darth Vader in the bag. So this thing was released in Toy Fair in Germany, in Nürnberg. Sorry, I'm sick. I'm a little bit sick. But this would fetch around $5,000 today's market, Australian dollars. So if you were to pick this up, have a big budget, it will be a lot of money for your collection. But that's definitely something that we need to have in this collection. Then we've got the two standard poly bags. We've got the 38-piece 6966 Mini Jedi Starfighter. Obviously, it's Anakin Starfighter. And we've got the bag. Nothing that interesting. Then we've got the Mini Arc 170 Starfighter 6967. If you want to pick this up, small little set, doesn't show the pieces. Pretty sure this is the European version. Doesn't show the pieces. Now, I've got a little bit of an interesting thing. We've got an Alpha graded Jawa minifigure, which is also part of this year, which I've graded. That's not really a set, but it's a pretty cool thing. The smallest set in 2005 being 7251. We've got the Darth Vader transformation. It included Darth Vader with the Anakin headpiece in underneath the helmet and the little droid here for the transformation. This also came in a Toy Fair exclusive. It had an exclusive box. It's called the Toy Fair VIP Gala. I don't have that set yet. I'm trying to source it, so if you know it, let me know in the comments below. That's the bag, so it actually does have Anakin Skywalker and Darth Vader, two minifigures in this little set. Pretty nice set to have in your collection. Now, the second smallest set we have is the 7250 108-piece Clone Scout Walker. We'll get one clone trooper there, and the Walker itself has that nice little background and the little alternate build for the set. And some of the sets released in that year. So, pretty cool small little set. It's bigger than the previous one. Then we've got the first droid Tri-Fighter ever made, 148 pieces. Doesn't include any minifigures, just the Buzz droid, of course. And then it also has the alternate build of a little spider and a mech. And then some of the sets in that year in the background as well. Pretty cool set. First droid Tri-Fighter ever made. This will set you back a quite little penny. All of these sets would. Let's get to the next one. The next one, what's the next smallest one we've got? Probably this one here. 7256 Jedi Starfighter and Vulture Droid. This is Anakin Starfighter with a droid Vulture Droid. Then the background It shows you the Starfighter as well as the Vulture droids bending front and backwards in landing position, and a little mech that you can create and a ship out of these two sets, and the sets from the previous year in the background here, which is a bit different to see. Nice little first set, Jedi Starfighter. Love these. Everyone loves the Jedi Starfighters. Then we've got the most nostalgic 7255 General Grievous Chase. We've got the original Chase with the animal Obi-Wan Grievous and the actual pod there for Grievous. The background shows it being able to fold up, a little cool build, and a little spider as well, sort of thing. And those little things that you've probably seen in The Hobbit, probably based off The Hobbit. Then we've got the Arc 170 in the back, just as a showpiece. Nice little set. Love that set. It is very clean, very, very good condition for its year. So let's get to the next one, actually. The next one will be this TIE Fighter, which has a light-up Darth Vader, which works still. Pretty cool. Has a little try-me thing, so kids will go and click it. Then we've got 159 pieces. Batteries not replaceable, which we've actually noticed that this is actually not real, so you can actually replace the batteries if you open up the back and such and put a little battery in there. I've done it before. There's a lot of tutorials in YouTube. 7263 is the set number. Then we've got TIE Fighter, Pilot, and a Darth Vader. So 2 minifigures in the set. It would either be displayed like that or on the shelf like that for them to try. So it's up to the shops what they would do to actually display that set. Now, this set is one of the more expensive ones in this year. It's a very rare set. It didn't get released in a lot of shops. I feel like it wasn't as mass produced as some of these other sets. It includes a droid tri-fighter, 2 Vulture droids, and 2 Starfighters. Now, the reason why this is so expensive is because it has the most favorite sets in one singular set. We get 2 Jedi Starfighters, a droid tri-fighter, as well as 2 Vulture droids. This includes 2 minifigures and 2 droids, being 2 Buzz droids, Anakin Skywalker and Obi-Wan. And then the back shows off the cockpit being opened off Anakin's one, landing pad being opened up, standing and flying position of the Vulture droid, Buzz droid cutting up the Jedi Starfighter and flying with it together. So this would fetch you a good $2,000 if you're wanting to buy it brand new. I don't have it brand new, I have it used, unfortunately, so I am sourcing that as well. Just waiting for some funds to come in so I can actually buy it. But that's the 2-piece set. Then we've got the Imperial Inspection. This has a bit of a different box art that we can see. It is released in 2005, as you can see. It has a mere 9 minifigures in here, 2 Emperor Royal Guards, Darth Vader, 2 Special Stormtroopers, 2 normal Stormtroopers, and 2 Imperial Commanders. This had a lot of minifigures, getting it a good $500 sealed if you were to buy this today. It is quite expensive with this shuttle and a little Imperial Inspection there, and a little bit of a speeder to actually get the Stormtroopers off. Then the back shows off Palpatine going out. Oh, it also has Palpatine, sorry. So it does have 10 minifigures. It got Palpatine as well. Then it shows off all the cool different things at the back, landing and flying position, a little mech, and a little stand for all of them. That's pretty cool to see how 2005 is still going on with those alternate builds that we had. Then, moving on, we've got a special set. So, this has 586 pieces. It's the Episode 3 Collector's Set. This got released in only Toys R Us, if you were lucky to find this thing. Then you had the 2 poly bags, or 1 of each. So you could either get the Arc 170, like this one here, and then you could only get the Anakin. So you could either get one. You also get a disc of the Revenge of the Brick. And then you also get a poster. Pretty cool to see. It has a little handle at the top, so you could actually carry it like a briefcase. And then it shows off the sets that you got in the background. So that's a little bit of a bonus set in 2005. It's a very special set. It will set you back $1,000 as well. Then we've got the Wookie Katamar. Now this one is probably one of my favorites. 7260. We've got the Light-Up Luminara, of course, and then we've got a Wookie at display there. I love those little displays of the minifigures. We get a mere 6 minifigures in the set. Yoda, a Wookiee warrior, a Chewbacca, a Luminara, and 2 Clone Troopers green versions. Love that. Love the set. It's a very good set. Love all the play features of it being a catamaran, and then it shows off the turbo tank and the Wookie Attack there in the background. A little bit of an alternate build there as well. Love the set. It's a good pickup. $600, not a bad price. It looks like it's open, but it's definitely sealed. So you can see there, sealed in the box. Really nice set. I do love that set. Let me know in the comments below which set you guys actually prefer in this wave of LEGO Star Wars 2005. For me, it's definitely going to be the Turbo Tank or the Death Star right there. But we'll be taking a look at that. So now we've got the 7261. Now I'm gonna be brief with this one because there's another one. So this is the non-light-up Mace Windu one. So there was 2 versions of this set. This being the newer version. Then the other one, it got, how many minifigures? We've got 8 minifigures, 2 battle droids, a scout trooper, which is very expensive now, aerial trooper, and 3 clone troopers, one being a clone trooper commander, and a Mace Windu. The back shows off the turbo tank going over obstacles, shooting, and a lot of different cool things, a little turret, and so forth. But there's 2 versions of this, and not sure still to this day why LEGO Star Wars did 2 of these versions. It's still a mystery. But we do have the second one here. So I will show you the second one. It has a light-up Mace Window. So it's the same exact set. It's got a couple less pieces, but you could actually press that and it would light up. So it's a bit different to the other one. Not sure why they released 2 different ones. Maybe they had issues with the batteries, but there's 2 versions of that clone turbo tank. Now, the last light-up set that we had in 2005 was the Ultimate Lightsaber Duel. This will set you back a good $800 in today's market. Probably one of the most iconic scenes from LEGO Star Wars, or Star Wars in general, when Anakin is fighting Obi-Wan and becoming Darth Vader. So we've got a little bit of a 3-piece stand here. We've got Obi-Wan and Anakin lighting up. They both don't work anymore, unfortunately, because over time the batteries just die if it's not being used. So nice little set. We've had remakes of this already. We get 2 minifigures, Obi-Wan and Anakin, not angry yet, so that's a normal Anakin. And the back shows off 2 kids playing. Then you can actually move and hit each other with those sticks. Probably the most coolest play feature set of the entire LEGO Star Wars. It is a very good set. So that's the last of sort of the medium-sized sets. Now we're getting into the big boys. These are the small sets, so all those big boy sets are here on the table. First of all, we got the Wookie Attack 7258. We don't get anything special. We get 2 Wookiees and 2 battle droids. We get a spider droid, a Alliance tank, as well as a Wookiee speeder. Very cool little set. Goes well with the Catamaran, as you can see there, and against the Clone Turbo Tank. This is one of those sets that a lot of people didn't buy. It is worth a good penny, like $300. Nothing too crazy. It's still a very nice set to have in your collection. Now, then we've got the ARC 170 7259. Recently remade. There's been 2 versions of this, 2012, 2005, and 2025. We get 4 minifigures, including an astromech droid and 3 clone pilots. And then the back shows off it shooting bombs out of the bottom, and then the wings actually spreading and retracting back in. Very cool little set to fight those tri-fighters. Then we get the second biggest set of this year, being the 10144 Sandcrawler. This included a lot of minifigures, including Owen Lars, R2D2, C3PO, R5D4, 3 Jawas, an ASP droid, a Gonk droid, and a Treadwell droid, as well as an R1G4. So a lot of astromechs in this set, like that UCS model we got a couple of years later. Pretty sure it's 2014. I've got it somewhere in my collection. This was a very ugly Sandcrawler, to be honest. I did love the build. It's a very nice build. Besides that, it came in little sections. So we got a little middle section you could put your minifigures in, and then you could open up the front, the back, and put your astromechs and just play with the features. Now, This is not the best Saint Crawler. We've had 3 versions of Saint Crawlers now. We've got the UCS and the smaller version, and then we've got this old one from 2005. Very nice little set. If you call that a UCS set, that's up to you. Not many people do, but it is a UCS set. Set of 2005 is arguably the biggest and the coolest UCS set ever released. It's the enclosed Death Star 2. We've got the 10143, 3,449 pieces, fully enclosed Death Star original trilogy edition. Said that we're getting a remake of this set this year, which is going to be $1,000, which is almost $800 more than when this one got released back in the day. It is still a massive set. But let's see the back of this model, see if there's anything interesting. It is a big UCS model for this year. Shows off the actual model itself with the plaque and the stand. And what's actually cool, when I built this set, there's a little bit of pirate sort of wheels in there to actually hold up all those panels together. We've got a cool Death Star 2 logo there at the bottom. And then we've got a little bit of information about the actual Death Star in the movie. And then we've got the Super Star Destroyer in scale with the actual set. And the Imperial Super Blaster 2 there in the top left corner. It's got 65 centimeters and 50 centimeters wide. Got it in my collection back there with the light-up kit. Very nice set to have displayed. But that sums it up for the 2005 collection. Over 25 sets in this wave, ranging from Revenge of the Sith sets to Starfighters to Death Stars to polybags, expensive polybags, and remakes of 2 sets that are exactly the same, and a lot of different box arts in a singular set wave. So thank you so much. Video of the 2005 Lego Star Wars collection. Make sure to like and subscribe down below for more videos. I'm going to be doing 2006 next, so let's check that out.